The offense set for a first down play. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Takes the handoff. It's Blair. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man in the middle. Off he goes. 10. Touchdown, UCLA. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise on the opening drive. Nice execution. They scored the touchdown. That was big time.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish with a bang, a 71-yard scoring strike. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Baylor's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As dynamic as this guy is on the outside, Jesse, you know he's going to be peeking that way from the free safety position.
Yeah, he's been watching the film. This dude in the middle, man, he can light people up. So you can't tiptoe. You got to be aggressive and run in there. But this is a pretty interesting matchup today.
And I love safeties that make receivers think. Make them know they're going to be there over the middle of the field, and you better think twice about catching that football.
Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got him downfield. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, they give to the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Would have just been a 49-yard field goal try, but they're hungry for touchdown, so they'll try to move the chains on 4th and short. And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity for the offense. First down here for the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Receiver looks it in, it's complete.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. From the gun, wants to pass. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. On the option. Quick toss. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Got his man. And tackled there by the defense. And the Bruins looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. He gets it so close to that imaginary yellow line, but I think he's going to be just a tad short. The give on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Offense getting set for 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gonna take a shot. Pulls it in on the right. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Baylor! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Kennesaw State is going to get out of Dodge with a win. This shave might have been a little closer than Owls fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Trying to impose their will with the run. And they're able to get him on the ground. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st, an array of possibilities here. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The Bruins are moving quickly down the field. They want to run it left here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking for a crease. It's Blair. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. They're working that left side. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. And the Bruins decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. A 3rd and long coming up here. It'll be a draw. Able to fight his way ahead for a pickup of 4, but they're still left with a 4th and 2. The Bears will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Looking to move it through the air. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. They were trying to set up a screen. Instead, what they got was their quarterback putting paper and plastic and sacked.
And how about the speed on defense with that rush? Getting to the QB so quickly. You're not expecting to get home on a screenplay like that, but, man, the old saying, speed kills, and you saw it right there.
That is the last thing you want on first down as an offensive sack. Now it's second down. Looking for room. It's Blair. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's going to run it. At midfield, he's got room. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the tailback. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Quickly complete. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. The run to the right. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Takes the easy completion, and the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. Oh, the attempt is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
They'll give it to the back. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to power their way ahead. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. First down for this offense. They're getting this guy lathered up. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. After run, now throw. Find space on the right. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. And the Bears will hustle to the line.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try the run. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. On the move at the 30. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. The Bears are threatening in the red zone. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They have had the ball for a week and a half. Play number 10 coming up. Looking for the score. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They march 78 yards down the field, and they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Makes the grab on the left. Really nice job by this sophomore standing in the pocket and delivering the pass. Looking for space, it's Blair. Finally pulled down, but not before, moving the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Finds his big tight end.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Leaves it with the running back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Takes it on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. Complete to the right. Touchdown, Baylor! And they take it in for 6 more points.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Liberty has opened up a can, and the result is what's shaping up to be one of the more lopsided affairs of the entire day. They're up by 21 over Akron. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Quick strike complete. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Going up top on 1st down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. It's complete. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Cruz. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Bruins will punt this one away. Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk-aversive, but it is good field position. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Finds his back in the middle. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Coming after him. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Waco. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys along the banks of the Brazos River at McLean Stadium.
The Bruins will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the run. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And on second down for this offense. He'll keep it himself. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Will they keep it on the ground again here on third down? He'll do it himself. The Bears get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Makes the catch. It's Flawletta. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires one high and deep. And it's caught inside the 20. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not a lot of room down here. He's able to pick up 2. It's down at the 12. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Now the play fake. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown Bears! Well, 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 somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about shifting this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
Let's see if they play it conservatively and try to get some of the yardage back on 2nd and long from the 13. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give to the left. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. On the run, it's Blair. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Wants to throw on third down. Quickly to the tight end. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Bruins are moving quickly down the field.
That's a first down for the offense.
Comes out throwing on first down. Got the back over the middle. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it to the right. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Might as well stick with him. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Love to see the fearlessness of a quarterback to work the middle of the field.
And he's got so much confidence in his own arm talent to be able to get that football there before the defense can break it up.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This offense simply has to pay this off on 3rd and goal. They desperately need a touchdown. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost a race.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Penn State is running away with things, and it's thanks in large part to an offense that's been firing on all cylinders.
The give to the running back from the shotgun.
They're up by 28 over the Astronauts. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, big juke to get past. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Power football with the run. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Flawletta. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. From the gun, running back on the move. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Vincent. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. A first down for the offense. He's going to pass. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He makes a grab. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. He leaves it with his back. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. And they'll knock him down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This field goal try to make it a 3-score game late. And this one splits the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He thought about bringing that out for a half-second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. UCLA will go back to work on offense. He's looking to throw it. Moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Pressure coming. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Wants to throw on 3rd. Got his man down the middle. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Bruins look to keep this drive humming. They'll throw it on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw it again. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their 1st pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Intercepted. Takes it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. If I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The The give to the back. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. They'll run it from the gun. Tackled after picking up the first down. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll throw it on first down. Using the quick game. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. The Bears are in the red zone. They'll run it from the gun. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. They're about to snap it for the 9th play on this drive, and they need a yard on 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Touchdown, Baylor! And the beatdown has ensued.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. Coming out with it, it's Parker. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Finds a man on the left. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Trying to find his man on first down. Gets open down the middle. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Timeout, UCLA.
Looking to go up top on first down. Gets it out fast. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. He's back to throw on 2nd down. He's got his man. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. To the air on first down. Working the middle, it's complete. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Touchdown, UCLA! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And the jumbo formation is on the field as they line up for the 2 points. To the air, it's Freeman. He's looking, pressure's coming, and the pressure gets there, and down he goes, and they won't be able to cut into this lead.
38, UCLA, 20.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Set to kick this one away.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on, keep working on them, keep developing. Those things you do well, dude, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.